Alright folks, I'm going to talk about rooting a lot of your herbs in your garden that you're going to lose when the colder weather hits. Right now you may have oregano like this, some parsley. Now you've seen the videos where I did the basil. Basically anything that's an herb for the most part, including anything that's in the mint family, which is thyme and all that junk, will root in a jar of water. Just drop them in there, let them sit in there, and they will root within about a week or two. Then you can plant them in a planter. And the reason why I'm doing this is for the certain fact is that I want fresh herbs to cook with during the winter. And I don't want to rush to the store and try to find some parsley plant that may not be available with the shortages that we're seeing nowadays. And oregano, I like fresh oregano. So even though they haven't died on the outside in the cold weather yet, in about a month from now they will die back. And of course I know they'll come up the next spring. That's why I'm not ripping them on the ground. I'm going to do rooting some of these herbs that I'd really like to cook with a lot. And that way I can avoid a lot of the pests that come with the soil when you actually pull them out of the ground and bring them indoors. You bring the pests with you too, but the leaves not so much, as long as they're not diseased. So tip, you can do basil, oregano, mint, parsleys, basically sage. You can do sage also, but luckily when I pulled one off, it came off with some roots on it, so I just went ahead and planted it straight into the pot itself already. One thing you don't want to do with herbs is if it's not a nice green stem, you do not want to try to root them. They're too hard. You want a nice green fresh stem so it'll root much easier. With the trimmings, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and either dry them or use them right away for cooking. But stuff like lemon balm you can also root the same method. And they say that parsley is you can't root parsley in water. Some sites do. It's not true. It's not true at all. In fact, you could actually just put parsley in water and watch it root, and then just leave it there and feed it some nutrients and do the aquaponic thing. So remember, when you actually put these in water, you want to make sure you stick the stem down as far as possible into the water, because it'll root all the way up the stem. So there's your tip on fresh herbs in the garden. And can you root this? Yes, you can. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up, like button, and subscribe. Thank you.